Hey Gemini, how you doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. We're going to be doing your second half of my general reading here. We're going to start off with animal energy, but of course, and then go right into the cards. All right. What is the animal energy for Gemini for second half of I? Please and thank you. Ooh, very cool. Yay. I don't think you've ever gotten this before. Hello, Cheetah. Not exactly breaking news at 9. This is a fast-moving energy, darling. But it's fast-moving energy with a clearly set course and point of direction. Now, this could be, you, having an upkick in, pacing energy here. It could also be someone, towards you, around you. But this is a fast-moving forward energy with a focused and set intention. Okay, it's not just like aimlessly going, here, there, and everywhere. No, it's quite clear, clearly moving in a singular and solid direction. Also, in your meditation, I just flipped the deck and got your card, the Lovers, I do. In your meditation, I got a very big feeling of yin and yang. So this could be a, like the Chariot key says, where it's a fast, forward-moving, balanced energy. I'm also getting drawn to, do you see how behind the cheetah here, it kind of looks like a fingerprint, if you ever like dip your finger in paint and then press it down, or ink, really. It feels like someone has left their mark or will be leaving their mark, or you're going to leave. It's something about leaving a mark or a lasting impression. This could be work-related, love-related, all related, everything. There's something here about leaving your mark, or someone leaving their mark on you in a positive way, okay? They're drawing attention to the warm colors here, roots chakra, sacral chakra. It's a very grounded, sensual energy as well. Very cool. Okay, let's see what's going on with Gemini. Second half of I, darling. Oh, cool. Okay. Page of Pentacles. Loving it. So this is Earth energy here, which is gorge. So this is, I feel like you guys have had a lot of Pentacles in your energy, I feel like. But yeah, this is the beginning of something new that has I swear you guys got this exact same card here. It was either the last reading or the one before, but I'm having a really crazy deja vu with your reading right now. Because I remember specifically getting this for you, and then they drew attention to the garlands. Listen, let me be very clear about something real quick. After I record this, because I'm channeling, I completely forget everything that I said. And then people will leave comments like talking about specific things I said. I'm like, did I talk about a dolphin and a lantern in a book? I don't know. It literally leaves in mind, and every reader, most readers will tell you that. It's just like an effective channeling. My point in saying that is that I'm noticing it because they're reminding me of when I read this for you before, which is literally never happens. Anyway, I remember being called to this garland here, and it felt like 4 of Wands, and it felt like wedding, and this is really crazy. So this is a beautiful beginning offer of something. Could very much be work related because it is the Pentacles, but it is new. Okay, page energy, so it's the beginning of something new. Okay, I'm also getting Wizard of Oz, Yellow Brick Road, Dorothy Poppy vibes. I absolutely am. I feel like you are running towards a goal that something that you've been wanting and been working towards. I feel like it's going to be different for everybody, but that's what this feels like. Okay, it feels like you're focused, which is really cool. Because it's Mercury in retrograde, as we all know, and not every Mercury in retrograde is dramatic, but this one has surely been dramatic, especially with the eclipses and, just about everything. But you guys are coming across as very focused and grounded. Cool. I'm noticing it because you're about halfway through readings here, and nobody else has quite felt as grounded. And we got 7 of Cups in reverse. So when the 7 of Cups is in the upright, this is, feeling that foggy-headed, not knowing which cup to take, not knowing, which one to choose from. This is the Cups You guys are air signs, but this always kind of feels like an air sign situation to me, because we can have that analysis paralysis and feel that kind of overwhelmed, which is really another way of saying, fear-based feeling around, which one do I choose? Where do I go next? Which is the right way? I want to be sure about it. This needing to be sure. Really cool that you got it in the reverse, which means you have a clarity of mind and focus. Very cool. All right. What else is going on from the Geminis? It just feels really nice, you guys. I mean, I'll have what you're having. Duh. Knight of Cups. I'm just saying duh, because it's like, this doesn't surprise me a little bit. So Knight of Cups coming through here. This is definitely, it's love related, but it doesn't have to be romantical. I know it's romantic, but I like the word romantical. But this is about something involving someone or something. Could be work, could, anything that activates your heart center. That's what this is. Okay, so this could be, again, with this cheetah situation, this could be you running towards this, someone running towards you, maybe you're running towards each other, and I'm getting the craziest deja vu. I feel like this is work and interpersonal. I feel like it's both. I feel like it's love and relationships. I feel like some of you have the relationship on lock, and it's more of like you are benefiting from the energy of that and running towards, work. Foundation, happiness, success, and others of you, I feel like it's flipped, where you have the work on lock and you're running towards or manifesting a new love. How funny. That's what it feels like. Okay, let's get some clarifiers. But the Knight of Cups is like an offer of, of love and abundance. You could be giving, you could be getting, but I really feel like, just remember that it doesn't always have to be romantic in nature, okay? Especially with the Knight of Cups. Because this could be someone, partnering with you on a project or funding a project or giving you a great source of inspiration. This could be a best friend that you love with all of your heart, really coming in to help and support you in this direction, okay? But it's definitely someone or something that activates your heart chakra, okay? And it is a court card. You have 2 court cards, so people influencing you here. I like it. All right, let's get a clarifier for this Page of Pentacles, though. Listen, you got the 10 of Swords in reverse. Lovely fellow air signs. When this is in the upright, this is a complete full stop ending. Obviously can be some disappointment and tears and all of this stuff, but the gift and blessing in this is that it is a full ending. Full ending, where it's like, at least it's not 9.5 swords. It's like that sonnet, which I also feel like I quoted in a Gemini reading. It's so weird. It's like sonnet, like, give it to me all at once or not at all. Don't give it, rip that Band-Aid off all at one time. You got it in the reverse, and it's paired with a Page of Pentacles here. I feel like some of you guys have given up on something, but not like necessarily like full stop physically given up, but in your mind. There's an aspect here because it is in the first position. I think you guys have either, for some of you, I feel like you've given up on the hope that you're going to manifest a long-lasting partnership. And so you're just like, I'm not even. Like it feels like there was something in your past that's now cleared. It does feel that way. It feels like, it's cleared. But there's this I feel like I'm in a waiting room around this Page of Pentacles and 10 of Swords. It's almost like a pause before something new enters here. And I feel like what I'm talking about here, it has to do with something that is, I feel like it's work and or, why do I keep feeling it's both for all y'all? I don't know. I feel like every reading I've done for you guys lately has been this way. But it feels like I'm in the waiting room here. Yet there's this fast, forward-moving energy. How fascinating is that? I'm over here trying to Sherlock Holmes. But you know what I feel like this is too? I feel like something has ended, whether it's energy from the past or an old business partner that no longer, serves you, or relationship that you were getting through and over. But I feel like the fact that this is in reverse with the Page of Pentacles, I feel like there's this energy of like, you're not like going out and like looking for it. You're just moving forward in a direction on your goals, but you're not impatient around it. And I also feel like it's just like there's like the heartache has been removed or the disappointment has been removed. Does that make sense? Because in the upright, this can be a lot of disappointment around an ending. But the fact that it's reversed with the Page of Pentacles, it's like something's been healed and cleared here around an ending or something that didn't work out. Or, what's that word? I feel like Ariel in Little Mermaid. What's the word? Something around a collaborative effort. This could be partnership, like I said, and/or work, where there was an ending, but now it's like there's been a healing around it, and you're kind of, you're okay. You're okay. Clarify for the Seven of Cups in reverse. Lord. You got the Three of Cups, people. So the Three of Cups here, remember when I said this Knight of Cups could very much be like a friend or someone that just like really has your back? It can very well be romantic. It doesn't have to be though. Not when it's the Knight of Cups, okay? Three of Cups is friendship abounds, darling. This is just like knowing who your tribe and who your people are, but this is also a reunion card as well. The fact that it is paired with the Seven of Cups in reverse, I feel like you feel more clear-headed and sure of what you want now more than before. And I just saw that on the timer. And it's not just about what you want, it's about who your tribe is, like the people around you. It's like, yeah, I know what's good for me and I know what's not, and I'm not doing any more back and forth. It feels like the back and forth or the ambiguity or the wishy-washiness is like dead, long gone. There's no more of that. You have a clarity of mind, a focused intention. You know who your people are, and you're just feeling really good about the people you have around you, right? It's a good thing. It's a great thing, actually. It's a great thing. All right, let's see what this Knight of Cups over here is about. It really feels like I get by with a little help from friends, that Beatles song. And again, I feel like I'm back in England. I don't know why. But it is. I feel like you have a lot of good people around you that are serving you well, people that are not draining you, but, it's like an equal give and take of energy. It's very, very cool. And they keep drawing me back to this cheetah. It's like there's no more backward movement. It's just like all systems go. You know what I mean? All systems go. Hello, King of Pentacles. Hello. Yeah, it's, Pentacles and Cups, really. Which is what? Work and relationships. And it feels like both. Okay. King of Pentacles is a beautiful, true gangster energy. And the way that the King of Pentacles can appreciate all that he has achieved and received and worked hard on, but he's not the kind of energy that, there's people that they work hard during the day, especially those who work for themselves or have like their own business or something, or their own project they're working on. And they go home at the end of the day and they can't put the work phone down. They keep checking it even when their day is like technically, air quote, over. They're still on their work phone. They're still responding. They don't know when to stop. King of Pentacles is not like that. Okay, this is really being in a place of really, it's, I'm great with what I've accomplished. I don't feel the need to push through haphazardly and do busy work, which really makes a lot of sense with the cheetah, because I keep going back to this very like focused, clear, fast forward moving momentum and direction. I feel like you are moving towards, a chapter in your life where you have a lot less questions, which is cool. Does that make sense? Because it's the Seven of Cups in reverse here too. And I feel like you're just going to have a lot more clarity, a lot more answers than questions, which is really, 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 really cool, in my opinion. Very cool. Very cool place to be. I'm just going to get an oracle for y'all, but I do feel like there's almost this feeling of like, I feel the need to say, whoever is in or of your highest and best good in terms of like your friends, your loved ones, your, partner, whatever that is, it's not about them keeping up with you. It's about taking everything and you in this forward momentum in stride. There's something about pacing here. There's something about pacing and knowing the balance between forward, fast-moving energy, that masculine energy of going forward and, air quote, like getting stuff done, and then the, King of Pentacles, Knight of Cups energy of knowing when to stop and receive. Because if we're in a place of the cheetah all the time, and we're going, and giving, getting after it, then there's really no room to receive. And with all these, this is literally Cups and Pentacles, except for the Ten of Swords, which is in reverse. This is really about finding this balance between giving and receiving. Can you receive as well as you give, right? That's what this feels like. This Knight of Pentacles and this Knight of Cups. But one thing is for sure, there's definitely something worth celebrating here. And it's something that activates your heart chakra, that fills you with joy, that makes you very, very happy. For some people, that is their job. That is their partner. That is their relationship. And for others, this is an actual person. Okay? All right. Let's get an oracle. Oracle from Gemini. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Ooh. Let's see if there's one more. It's really funny. Okay. Hello, full moon completion. Bet your bottom dollar. So, yesterday we definitely had the full moon in Capricorn. Don't you know? And the eclipse here. And this is really, really cool. Because what I'm seeing here, remember when I said that the King of Pentacles knows when to stop at the end of the day and really appreciate everything that he has achieved with the Knight of Cups, having a real sense of heart chakra activation here, and just a deep-seated feeling of all the good, all the feel-goods, darling, right? And then we have full moon completion paired with the cheetah energy here. Remember when I said that you are going into a place where you have more answers than questions, and it's an end to this kind of Seven of Cups and, you know, having a lack of clarity or a lack of answers or whatever have you, part of that being fueled by the people that you keep company with. It's a new chapter. It's a new dawn. It's a new day, right? Is very much what this feels like. But it also feels like, and this is a really cliche what I'm about to say, but it's all I got. It really, let's reverse it. It feels like you are running towards your happy ending. I know that's a cliche, guys, but that's literally what I'm getting. It feels like you are running towards your happy ending. Now, it goes without saying that happy ending will be different for different people because it's, you know, it's general. But this does feel like where you're at. And I think it's a beautiful thing. And it's also this feeling of like nothing's going to get in the way of it. I mean, there's nothing here about like, oh, you're going to have to endure some things or learn some lessons. Nope, that's done. You are literally running towards and embracing your happy ending, which is really, really beautiful. The full moon is also, you know, a time to be in gratitude. You know how they say like you set new intentions on the new moon and then you receive it. You receive the bounty of those wishes and intentions on the full moon. It's 6 months later, but, you know, not immediate. But remember when I said that the King of Pentacles is all about appreciating everything that he's accomplished? That's very much what this feels like. It feels like it's a time to really appreciate all that you've accomplished and really bask in that. It also feels like a really good time to just be with your people, those in your direct surroundings. It feels like who's ever in your energy right now, really truly part of your soul family, really truly have a beautiful influence on your energy and vice versa. It's a, oh, okay, a little sound effect. Really feels like a true blue, really beautiful thing. It really, really does. Really, really does. Gemini, what can I say but keep doing what you're doing? There was really not much of like, okay, guys, we're in this together. No, you're doing something very right. So keep on keeping on. I mean, I'm loving it here. Again, with this full moon, it's really a time to be in gratitude and to continue to focus on what is working. And it does feel like you are moving into a time, if not already, where there is going to be more working than, you know, things or factors or people that are not working, which is beautiful. The scale is just really tipped in your favor right now, and that's just freaking gorgeous. So, woo woo, you better work, Gemini. I love it for you. With that being said, this was your second half of my general reading here. I so hope that it helped and resonated. If it did, and it did, please let me know in the comments below. I would just love that. And with that being said, just thank you. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate every single one of y'all for watching. And most of all, as always, just thank you for being you. And be well. Until next time.